From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Doc Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Denard Span will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Line towards center field. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Bobby Bonds will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
The 2-1 on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
McCovey
in for a tough test here this afternoon as they are facing one of the best pitchers around. But the way they've been playing lately, I don't think they're going to be too fazed by it.
Number 18 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real nice year, averaging almost a strikeout per inning. We'll see how he does in this one.
Jose Reyes will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Brandon Crawford continues to get better and better each year. Won the Gold Glove at shortstop in 2015, really just continuing his improvement from his days at UCLA. And also, he's got some of the best hair in all the game.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Pete Alonso will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. After 1, no score. Will Clark will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Or maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Matt Williams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I don't know how long they can keep watching these bad performances. It was a terrible game yesterday, and he's hitting under 100 over his last 10 games.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Jeff Kemp will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Buster Posey will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yoenis Cespedes will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Bumgarner has his sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Daniel Murphy gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7, third baseman.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
David Wright will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Standing in now, Todd Hundley. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Alfonso. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs already home here. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
This is nothing more than a lack of concentration out there. No doubt he's still worked up about the 3-run shot he gave up to the last batter. Now he doesn't have his head on straight, leaves one out over the plate, and it cost him another home run.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Number 18 stands in. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 2 full. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Brandon Crawford steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Denard Span will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Striding into the box, Bobby Bonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Nope, that's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
In now, Willie Mays. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Back goes Beltran. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Gigantes answer right back. Bye-bye, baby, with the solo shot. We played 2.5. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants 1. Carlos Beltran digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bumgarner into his motion. 1-1 on its way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Bonds giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play.
In now, Pete Alonso. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. You know, it's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Span giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 5-1. Willie McCovey is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Gets a small piece near the plate. Hundley scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Into the box now, Will Clark. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Matt Williams will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
In now, Jeff Kemp. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They're down here 5-1. David Wright is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, it's definitely a tale of 2 extremes so far as you check out his line. A lot of strikeouts, that's the good news. But a lot of other crooked numbers are up there, too.
Todd Hundley steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the 2-1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th as you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Stepping in, Eduardo Alfonso. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Jose Reyes will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. .5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Sent on the ground out to second. Kemp is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 1. There is Buster Posey. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Left fielder number 2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Stepping in now, Denard Span. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Number 18 steps into the box. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Full count, here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Hunter Strickland is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit out towards second. Right to him. To Crawford for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Pete Alonso will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They're up 5-1. Bobby Bonds will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Willie Mays will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Oh, well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Too high, ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Will Clark. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Standing in now, Matt Williams. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Jeff Kemp will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Giants 3. Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Daniel Murphy will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bonds ranging back. Gone! A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. And it's now 6-3.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, David Wright. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Todd Hundley will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Runners on first with 1 down. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Into the box now, Eduardo Alfonso pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mays sprinting after it, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Smoke toward third, and he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Brandon Crawford stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. This is pulled into right. Number 18 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Well, this isn't going to go into the scorebook as an error, but it probably does cost him the double play. He was lucky to get a handle on that thing just in time to get the out at first.
Bobby Bonds is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.